Was für ein Hackepeter, was nehmen Sie sich raus? Du bist der längste Champion! Was nehmen Sie sich raus? Was willst du jetzt von uns? Was erzählst du uns?
Very good. Don't even finish your question. Tonight was supposed to be a legendary celebration for the most legendary Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion. And what happened? No respect has been shown. It has been a disgrace. Chad Gable put his family in the front lines to get some sympathy. And now Tommaso is there too. We have not seen the last of that.
How dare you! How dare you, you Alpha Academy freak! Tommaso Ciampa, Chad Gable, how dare you to do that to the longest reigning Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion! It's gonna have consequences. Serious consequences! Wie kann das sein, Leute? Macht keiner was für was!
Break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all.